Ladies and gentlemen, it appears President Trump has finally realized his vision of a wall. Well, in a manner of speaking. Indeed, there is an increase in steel and concrete at the border. However, the true barrier this time is intangible, constructed through executive orders and policy modifications. President Trump has returned, bringing with him a renewed focus on stringent immigration measures. To begin with, crossing the Rio Grande on foot is no longer an option. President Trump has designated the border as an invasion zone. Yes, you heard correctly, reminiscent of a dramatic action film. Consequently, individuals apprehended crossing illegally are not merely detained, they are prohibited from applying for asylum. It is akin to encountering a "no shirt, no shoes, no service" sign, while bearing only a desperate plea for assistance. And if you believed the CBP One app was your solution, think again. President Trump has discontinued it, leaving thousands stranded and countless others in uncertainty. It is as if the line for a lifeboat has simply disappeared. And for those desperate enough to still attempt their luck, 4,000 troops are stationed not to process but to deter. Because nothing conveys "Welcome to America" quite like rows of camouflage and barbed wire. However, the scope extends beyond Mexico. President Trump is broadening his focus, targeting birthright citizenship and refugee programs. Babies born in the United States to undocumented parents will no longer be granted automatic citizenship. Refugees escaping war and persecution, admissions are suspended indefinitely. It is as though America is turning off the lights and pretending no one is home. President Trump's immigration plan is not solely focused on preventing entry into the country. It also aims to complicate the lives of those already residing here. Imagine this scenario. You are undocumented, working diligently, perhaps even raising a family. Suddenly, ICE agents have the authority to enter any location, at any time, without a warrant. Schools, churches, hospitals, no place is exempt. It is akin to living in a perpetual state of fear, constantly wondering if a simple trip to the grocery store will be your last moment of freedom. And if you believed securing employment was challenging before, try doing so now. The administration is making it nearly impossible for undocumented immigrants to obtain work permits, even if their applications are pending, because, forcing individuals into the shadows certainly makes them less likely to work under the table. But wait, there is more. Public benefits? No, forget about it. Sanctuary cities? They face funding cuts. It is as if President Trump is engaging in a real-life game of let's make life miserable for undocumented immigrants. And regrettably, he is succeeding. This issue transcends mere numbers on a spreadsheet. Ladies and gentlemen, these are real individuals with families and dreams and fears, just like you and me. And they are caught in the crosshairs of a policy that appears determined to make their lives as difficult as possible. Remember the Statue of Liberty? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Yeah, about that. Trump's basically put a giant out-of-order sign on Lady Liberty. And asylum seekers are paying the price. With the stroke of a pen. Trump's dismantled the asylum system. No more patiently waiting your turn. No more presenting your case. Now it's Remain in Mexico 2.0. A sequel nobody asked for and everyone loses. Thousands are stuck in dangerous border towns. Victims of crime and extortion. All while clinging to the fading hope of a fair hearing. And refugees? Don't even get me started. The resettlement program. A lifeline for those fleeing unimaginable horrors, is on indefinite hold. Trump claims it's about security, but critics call it a thinly veiled attempt to slam the door on the world's most vulnerable. The message is clear. If you're seeking safety, sanctuary, a shot at a better life, America's no longer interested. We've gone from a beacon of hope to a fortress of fear. And the true cost of this shift is measured in shattered dreams and broken promises. Now, I know what you're thinking. Haven't we seen this movie before? And the answer is yes. Kind of. President Trump is not the first to deploy troops to the border, or grapple with immigration reform. However, the sheer scale and ruthlessness of his policies feel different. Like a dangerous escalation of an already broken system. Deportations are up, but at what cost? Families torn apart, communities living in fear, and a backlog of court cases that will take years to untangle. It is a logistical nightmare fueled by a toxic mix of nativism and political opportunism. The long-term consequences of Trump's immigration plan are still unfolding. But one thing is certain. This is not just about building walls. It is about reshaping the very fabric of American society. And the choices we make today will determine whether we remain a nation of immigrants or become a cautionary tale of exclusion and fear.